Today is September 17th, 2022. It's a special day. It's always a special day. The reason why it's a special day, I mean, every day is a special day, is ever since I was 16, 17, since I started writing philosophy, since in classroom, writing about system philosophy research, it never, it, life is just, how do I say this? Ever since I've been writing system philosophy, since I was 16, it changed my life forever. Okay. I decided to devote my entire life on this research. It's for a reason. I'm a very logical person. People might, ask why I devote everything onto philosophy, right? You will learn about it in this video series. Okay, since I was 16, 17, I started writing philosophy. Okay, I kept 2008. I started personal ideas. It started off with personal ideas. And then this, and then started with personal ideas, then slowly grows into personal ideas 2, then 3, then I decided to add a whole new section on my website, which is another, every notebook in summary can be turned into a book, philosophy book, right? Everything started with personal idea. Initially, I just thought, I love to think, I love to find out about our universe, how our society work, how marriage work, how relationship work, how to make money, how everything works. There was a movie, right? A Theory of Everything. Is of, more or less physics. For me, no, let's not get too deep because philosophy is always going to be faster than science, simply because philosophy progresses at the speed of light. Science, you have to slowly develop the theory, experiment, and you have to repeat it over and over. And of course, it's slower. But anyways, go back to the point. So back in summary, this. My brain is always like this, but anyways, it goes down, down, down. But I think I will improve over time. So yeah, I started researching personal philosophy, searching for the answer since I was 16, 17, right? I devoted my life, my entire life, since I was 16, 17, on this philosophy, because it was, I don't know what hit me. I felt there is an answer to it, and I guess I figured it out since I was a long time ago. But anyways, so now I'm 28. It's been over 10 years. A lot have changed since I started writing, right? First a breakthrough, and then I decided to stop researching because it's complete, and to use my entire life to try to prove otherwise of my research, with time, with society, with family and friends, with everybody around me, trying to disprove my research all these years. I still cannot prove otherwise of my philosophy. Okay, what is my philosophy? From now on, I'm gonna use the term system philosophy. This is gonna be a long video series. It's gonna improve over time. as you can tell, I mean, if you follow my YouTube channel, I started doing videos since I was in college, since I was in high school. You know, it's been a long, long, long time since my. You can look back at my YouTube channel and see exactly. You know, I've been doing philosophy videos since, you know, for better part of a decade, right? But looking back at it, you know, the video quality wasn't good enough. So this time for serious, I'm actually gonna spend a lot of money, effort, energy, and to continue onto this series forcibly this time. Because I'm 28, not 16, 17. I'm no longer amateur. I should be more professional, mature about taking this more seriously. But again, like for all these years, I never stopped thinking about philosophy. Of course, you know, as my book title says, the first is personal philosophy, personal ideas. I didn't know it's gonna get that far. You know, let's just say this: when I've started writing the first page of personal idea, you know, part 1, I never thought it's gonna change my life. When I first write about personal ideas, I never thought of it taking that far. And here's some notes. You know, I took notes because you know, sometimes I don't have the notebook on me, so I had to write it somewhere. So you know, that explains the loose pages. But later on, I would say. But anyways, so yeah, this video series is gonna continue until I die. Until the day I die. And it was decided since I was 16, 17. Yeah. It started since I was researching system philosophy. Okay, you might be confused, what is system philosophy? We're gonna start from day 1. What is system philosophy? As you can tell, you know, it's just a lot of information compressed down. I'm not going to get into detail about what is system philosophy in this video. This video is just, you know, to start, this video to myself, you know, to myself, looking back for over 10 years, that I haven't changed, not even a bit, not even a bit, for all this long. Yeah. All these years, I went to church. I was in philosophy discussion group. I went to college, getting a degree in philosophy. Getting into work, relationship, all of that. This helped me a lot. This defines my life. And I'm gonna share the very thing that defines my life to everybody. A little bit of background about me, okay, is that my father, he researches, he even wrote a book published by Qingdao publisher, the largest publisher in Qingdao, Shandong, China. He have his philosophy published. His title, you guys can look it up, is The Key to the World. Is he described the universe, everything, with Chinese philosophy, 绝学 is another word. There's not a lot of English books on 绝学 compared to Buddhism. Okay, so when you look up 绝学, it's going to be extremely difficult if you are going to look into it. You can buy his book. It's not available because the book is banned in China. Okay, it's you know how Chinese government goes. But that's for him. He devoted 20 years of his life on philosophy. For me, well, 20 years, sure, but for me, I devoted 10. Because after I came to the United States, and in high school, then that's where it hits me. It's like a family genetic type of thing, I guess. It just suddenly hit me. My dad is the same. Oh man, this is gonna be a long video then. He was very successful. He was this, director of mutable businesses. He, he, he earned enough money for 5 houses before he came to America. He quit everything to write his philosophy. For me, I mean, I was nothing. I was nobody. I was only good at computer until I was 16, 17. Then that hit me too. But never give up on computer. But I continued onto philosophy research. It's like an addition onto my life. So, I mean, I guess it's a genetic thing. It's just a family trait that we're all into philosophy. He's into Chinese philosophy. I'm more into, I wouldn't say Western philosophy. I guess, whatever, just call it Western philosophy, but it's still some philosophy. It applies to everybody. Whatever, it's like, philosophy applies to everybody, right? If it only applies to Asian, it only applies to Caucasian, it only applies to Hispanics, it wouldn't be philosophy. That, simple as that. But yes, back to this. So, this is gonna be the very first video. If you're watching this, well, guess what? You're special, because this is the very first video. It's not gonna get a lot of views. I don't give a shit. Okay. This entire video series is all about me talking about system philosophy and the future of philosophy into forever. This probably gonna have 10,000, I don't know, probably nothing. I'll probably die by then. I don't know. Right? I thought, human only live for, I don't know, 3,000 something days. Reduce it by half, sleep. You only have so much time. But probably into 1,000. I'll try my best to make a video here and there. I'm gonna not force myself, obviously. There is writer's lag. While I was writing system philosophy, there is writer's lag. But this series is not going to be from this. This book will be published at a later time, probably when I was in the 50s, after I retire. I'm going to translate this and compare it with the video. For videos, nowadays people doesn't have a lot of attention span. Everybody's like a goldfish, 8-second memory, attention. When you watch an advertisement for 10 seconds, you get tired. You would rather you skip, right? TikTok is so popular nowadays. As of 2022, everybody's attention span lower. When I was 10 years ago, website, people used to read books and look at my website for philosophy. And then people's attention span got lower. People doesn't really read that much anymore. I mean, there's of course the exception. More YouTube. YouTube nowadays, it's alright, but YouTube nowadays is a little bit, people look at it, wow, video for 20 minutes, I'm not gonna watch that. But rather watch a video for 2 minutes. That's why TikTok, nowadays, new generation TikTok is more, a thing. This series is gonna hit more of a TikTok short format and long format videos. Just, like everything is gonna be in the video description about where you can watch the short format video, the long format video, and the website. Okay, so that for people who doesn't have a lot of time, you guys can look up the TikTok video It's gonna be extremely short, very condensed, like condensed milk, right? Then there's gonna be YouTube. That's gonna be 10-20 minute long, same as this video. That's gonna be milk, right? And then talking about compressed, that's gonna be book, right? It's not published yet, but there is a lot of published material on my website. And yeah, that's gonna be like a military condensed cracker. You know, you take one bite, that's gonna be enough energy for, I don't know, for a week, for a day, a week, a day minimum, right? So it's gonna be the 3 sections. It's for different group of people. You know, this is my love to you guys. Honestly, the reason why is like that is because, again, my book is all about personal. I'm not like my dad. My dad loved to have his book published, share with everybody. For me, my personality is that I give knowledge to those who seek. Knowledge is useless to somebody who is not interested. I learned that, right? And I don't eat from philosophy. This is a subject that I love. I donate to the world, right? So, but at the same time, it's also my love to at least spread this information out there for those people who are seeking towards it. Yeah. And the only reason why I do this video is for in the future, for example, if anybody will ask me about any philosophy topic, I would like you to first, one is of course, I don't only have so much time, is for you to look at my videos. TikTok is for you to get basic understanding. YouTube for more in-depth. And the website, my future published book for absolute depth. And then finally, I'm always here. My email, I'm not gonna put it necessarily everywhere. It's gonna be sportscar@gmail.com. If you like the videos, drop me an email, right? Of course, I want you to also respect respect my time, and obviously look at all the video, get answer as much answer from there, then ask me questions. I try to, have as much of this process automated, repeatable, scalable as much as possible before we have something non-scalable like one-on-one sessions, whatnot. Again, if you're into philosophy, if you have any questions, if you're genuine about the question, if you spend the time, I'm here for you, period. My life is devoted into this philosophy. If you have anything, give me a message. This is, my love. So, yeah. And again, if video format, if anything, for quality wise, I'm gonna be recording, and the audio, the video, everything, editing, everything's gonna be done by me. If you have any suggestions, for example, too much background noise, any sort of suggestion, make what it is, let me know. Drop it in the, just let me know. All right. So it's gonna be the very first video. Gonna start off the series. Second, this is video 0. The next video is probably gonna be about Wave system philosophy. Okay. All right.